Ouais. Ouais. Et ouais. Ah oui, c'est la maman. Ouais. La prochaine fois.
Started after the first ECOS in 2006. The idea was to organize what is called in France AMAP. AMAP is an organization, people organize themselves, maybe 60, 70 families, and they make a contract with a producer, buy you vegetables every week for 1 year. So it's based on the confidence also, and it's a way to give possibility to small producers to live. So we started during spring 2007, but not with vegetables, but with small plants for the potager. After we tried with the vegetables, but it was quite difficult because the production was very small. Potatoes, it's around €1.20.
1 euro per
around
kilogram.
€1.
Okay.
Carrots, it's around €1.50.
€1.50, okay.
Per kilogram. Tomatoes, when we had tomatoes, they were around €2 per kilogram.
Right, okay. So all very affordable.
And in fact we have a lot of families here who don't have a lot of money, and they bought vegetables there. So I think that it meant that there are a lot of people who were ready to do this. But it's true that also there is this economic point, but also at the beginning there was also the idea that this market should create links between people first, and also between people and the producer. So there was clearly the idea that the market is not only a question of saving money, at least for us who have started the project. It was, I think that the market creates these links, and we can see it because people, when they go down, well, they have to queue up generally. So when you queue up, you have to start to talk. So people talk between each other. They stop, and also they talk to the producer. You start to, I mean, because this will create links. So maybe it's through the links that will be created between people that these things will be linked. Through the links between the people that are created, because tree 2 also creates links between people, and also the compost tree creates links. And in fact we have a lot of families here who don't have a lot of money, and they bought vegetables there. So I think that it meant that there are a lot of people who were ready to do this. You go to supermarket, you have everything at any time. So you completely forget that you have seasons, and that in fact vegetables they come up at a given time and they disappear also. So I think it's all this that the market recreates independently of the economic point. And we have already, I mean, a benefit from the producer, because the producer, he comes here to sell the vegetables, and this is quite, we are lucky. He gives already something to us by coming here, buying the vegetables directly here for us. So we already have this. So if the question is how to involve those who are not involved in the market, so why are they going to buy tomorrow vegetables if they don't buy today? This question it's not clear. Clear is that the scale of the market now allows it to live.
And then
for a producer also, it's very risky to depend on a given group, I would say. For instance, if you have 200 families here buying vegetables, but maybe that during summer you have only 100 families.
So maybe the best evolution for the marché now is to allow this to settle or grow organically, give it the time, but then possibly the growth of this philosophy is allowing people to buy other things, like where they buy their meat, where they buy their other produce, where they buy their detergents.
This is
So
true. This is true.
so
maybe
maybe-
that one evolution is this one.
Yeah.
Now, okay, we have the vegetables.
Mm.
What can we get else?
Yeah.
And why? How can we organize to buy things differently?
Mm.
Maybe more interesting than trying to have more people buying vegetables.
Mm. Yeah.
Which it's not clear that you're going to succeed, because why people don't buy vegetables at the market here, it's not clear. Maybe it's the price, it's not clear.
Okay.
And if we start to think that it's only the price, then I think that we start to think in the way that we start to think like the supermarkets. Why we want to escape this, try to think differently. That economy is not a question only of price, but question. When I buy potatoes, the problem is not only the price. So where does it come from? How is it produced? And does all this create any link or not? What is the human part of this? And I think the price, it doesn't give you the human part.
Yeah.